I'm just a beast from the east, soaking up these people's love from me, treating music like it's legal drug money. See, this my only outlet, but I get charged up. It's hard to feed the streets when they keep the plug from me. That's word to Mr. Cheeks, rest in peace to Freaky Ty. I don't gotta put my L's up, this music makes me high. I smoke them like cannabis with this poison pen. I'm A+ with it. Rap raised us from boys to men. So run this shit again when you leanin' with your friends in your Jeeps, Lex Coupes, or your Beamers, or your Benz. It saved me in your playlist. I'm living dangerous cause my lifestyle is rich and shameless. You don't like it, kiss my anus. And to the miscellaneous haters getting light satisfaction that my dream in this life hasn't happened. No, I'm nasty on this mic, kinda like Janet Jackson. You whack rappers acting. Lights, camera, action.
Welcome.
What?
Welcome to Rockaway Beach Broadcasting Company. Brought to you by Bake What Your Mama Gave You.
Bake what your mama gave you.
Wipe out.
With our good friend
Big T.
Big T in the house. In the building.
What up?
All right, see, I like a little music.
Oh, we're live?
Well, we're not live. I'm just recording. We can start whenever you'd like. In my mind, we've already started.
We've started something.
I don't know. How do you feel? Is your voice feel sexy enough?
Do you feel sexified on the microphone?
Yeah.
All right, good.
And listen.
Oh, boy.
Welcome.
Oh, God.
To the Big T Show.
Woohoo.
Live from the Rockaway Beach Broadcasting Company. We said we moved on from Huntington. We went to Bed-Stuy, and now we're coming home, as they say.
I'm coming home.
And let's get it started. We'll get back to the Rockaway Beach Broadcasting Company, but I just want a little shout out to around the room. To my right, the man, Max.
Hi.
How you doing, brother?
Hi, everybody. I'm good.
Hi, Mac.
Right in front of me, we have Eileen. How you doing, Eileen?
What up?
To my left,
Might know her from the Rock Box on RBBC radio.
yes, check it out.
Oh, Rockbox.
And listen, if you're fans of the Big T Show, she needs no introduction. You know that voice. You hear her, that's her speed bag in my nutsack. Bettina, thank you for joining us.
Bettina Applebottom.
Before we get into anything, we know every Big T Show is brought to you by Bake What Your Mama Gave You. Shout out to me.
Bake What Your Mama Gave You.
And you know what? This is Bettina's problem to deal with later.
Oh, boy. Shout out to me.
But anyone want a brownie?
I'll take a half.
No, only full one.
You have to.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I'm not eating a full one.
Well, you could eat half and
No. Listen, this is how,
Hey,
Yeah.
you can take one for being so hospitable.
and being my BFF.
Thank you.
Well, listen, I'm pumped. We're in Rockaway. We're about 2 minutes from my apartment.
This is good.
Or as Bettina would put it, a good night in bed.
Our apartment?
A good night in bed. 2 minutes, I wish.
Our apartment. Our.
But Rockaway Beach Broadcasting Company, awesome spot.
So sick.
I'm loving it. Max,
You see a
Eileen,
difference
thank you
between
for
here
having
and
us.
Huntington?
Thank you.
Yeah, I hate driving.
Yeah. But this place is really cool.
Oh, it's beautiful. We have a stage to
the
my
vibe
left.
is totally different.
Musicians. Hopefully get Bobby J in
Local.
here.
Yeah,
Local.
everything about it is awesome.
We're gonna, listen, and this is the pilot episode here. As we do the show, we have ideas. Stay tuned. That's all I can say.
Stay tuned.
And
Oh, yeah.
And I know what I love life. Like I always say, on many shows before about people depressed, want to kill themselves. I always say, like, listen, go upstairs, jerk off, try to get laid, jerk off, then smoke a joint, then make your favorite sandwich or eat, and then watch a couple episodes of Family Guy. And if you still want to kill yourself, then know that we might not be able to help you here on Earth. You know what I mean? Because life's amazing. There's so many beautiful things. Why do you want to leave this Earth?
It is a good tactic. It is.
And
So
then
come. So it's what do you do? You come,
you get high,
you get high,
Family Guy,
Family Guy,
and your favorite sandwich or meal.
Wait.
and then
You
eat
get-
whatever
you
you
get
want.
high
so
first?
food, coming.
I think you get high
Entertainment.
first.
No.
Oh.
You jerk off first, you eat, and then you get high because all those things need a smoke
He likes
after.
to get high after.
Can you get high before, too?
Listen,
I mean, that's kind of how a friend of mine does it, that's how he does it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If
Well,
I ever wanted to get high, I would want to get high first and then eat.
Yeah.
well, listen, it's better
Since
than
I've never been high in my
it's
life.
better than offing yourself.
Never,
you know.
ever.
I agree.
And I say that because life's around it. Like all those coincidences and this, that. Oh, I was just thinking that, and that happens. That's the beauty of life. There's a movie happening in front of us. You know what I mean? And as I went outside to get a lighter or whatever, gallon of water, I'm holding the door for someone. It looks like a musician of sorts. She's like, "Hey!" It's a musician from Rockaway. When I first started, I was procrastinating doing comedy. I started buying arts and paper supplies. I'm like, I'll draw funny jokes. You know what I mean? Instead of going and doing what I should be doing, slinging jokes on stage, I wrote The Stakes Are High, T-bone steak, smoking a blunt, skirt steak, hitting a bong. You know what I mean? I thought it was funny, you know? And then I was like, no, what? I'm going to start a podcast. So I went to Sam Ash. I meet the girl that I was just holding the door for, Jess. But long story short, I signed up for a class. I'm doing comedy. Now I'm having my first show. I had to go back there.
She was there when he first started.
Yeah, she lent me a mic. She told me about the Creek in the Cave where I do a lot of my open mics.
And now you're first starting here, and it's like
And now
full circle.
I'm coming here to do my first podcast pilot at the Rockaway Beach Broadcasting Company.
Legally, we're not allowed to call it a podcast.
Oh, no, not
A nodcast. Nodcast.
the big T-shirt.
I'm kidding.
It's just
it's full circle of
recording.
life. It's that fucking Lion King shit, the circle of life, like, and it might be a sign from God.
Wait. You know, actually, this is a great time. Can I have a moment? Because I'm going to switch your mic. So will you guys sing a little bit from The Lion King for us while I'm just going to switch him over to another line. That's how professional we are.
You don't
here.
know. She just
You-
sang
no,
a whole
you-
different part.
Yeah, right.
Just,
What
just
song?
kick it.
From the day we arrived.
Oh, it was going to be the backup. I was going to be backup.
I don't think I could do that.
All right, you didn't like it?
I think I got you back on in both ears now, Tom.
As I tried.
Oh, he's only in my left now.
As I tried
Yeah. Why? What the hell was
Don't
going
worry,
on with this thing?
we can edit that.
Oh,
Maybe it's the mic. Okay, whatever.
how's that water?
Well, tell me, get that
Sounded
brownie.
I
delicious.
can't hear it. I can't hear it, Tom.
Well, listen, she can only hear me in my left ear. As
I can't hear you at all.
As she threatened to Left Eye Lopez my sneakers last
Oh,
night. And I know-
Mike's not
my
on.
God. I'm so glad they didn't hear that.
His mic is on. It's just.
And then I said, you know how that story turned out.
See,
Your
that's.
mic's, yeah, shut
That's
his mic. Shut
that's
his mic.
that's
Shut
what
his
it mic off sounds like. Okay, just so now we be
Okay.
aware.
Cut his mic on that
No, I think
story.
he's back on. Now I think
I did not try to lease a left eye at your fucking sneakers.
Yeah, and I told her,
I
I
threatened.
go, listen, you know how that story ended? She died.
She didn't die with the sneakers.
No, but she died eventually for
It's
bad karma.
karma.
Destroying
Yeah.
Andre Rison's $1 million home. That guy's out there slinging footballs, getting hit. Boom, boom, boom.
Oh my God, I love Left Eye.
Rest in peace, left eye.
I liked her too. Out of all those other girls, the one Chili was
Other girls.
the-
TLC.
Yeah, listen, not that I was a fan of TLC, but it was on the box.
You didn't like that song Waterfall?
Oh my God, the box radio.
the video music
I mean,
box.
video.
Back in the day, this is like 97.
Oh, like on the
I used to
staticky
call all
channel?
the time. Yeah.
Well, it was before that because I remember when I was in junior high school, which is going back 5-6 years before that. But like 97, I just got my license and I was doing my thing, whatever that is, yada yada. And some fat guy was selling weed at the front gate of the surf club over the winter, like as security. And I remember signing up for that. Like, and I would show up there on ecstasy from drinking all day at the beach, like sweating.
Working
like,
security on ecstasy.
I sweat. I
This is great.
had my dog, a wagon with a cooler. My sometimes I had my car there, a TV with a VCR combo, and my PlayStation. And I was able to somehow get service and get the video music box. I'd be in there tripping. One night I ate ecstasy, mushrooms, gel tabs, smoking weed.
Gel tab. Wait, isn't that acid?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you just took every psychedelic there
I had
was?
everything in my bag. And then this
What
guy Maurice.
happened to you?
I was fucked up.
Wait, tell me what happened to you.
Nick Banks would say how it turned into a troll because my shirt would be like all white. I'd get cockeyed. It'd be filthy by the end of the night. I worked 11 to 7, and I had more people coming there than people go to the surf club at night.
Just to look at this,
No,
look at the
what-
freak show.
whatever
He's
they-
on ecstasy, acid,
Whatever-
mushrooms, and everything else. Like,
Whatever they were coming there to see me for.
oh, no mic.
No, I'm trying.
Listen, this is why you do a pilot episode.
Yeah. You know, I'm trying
could be
because
like
he's only coming through
Johnny
one area, but
Cash
it must be the microphone. So, well, I can always edit it out and just go like, "Hey, we're live here."
Yeah. Hey, we're live here.
Am I back?
No.
Well, but see now it's
would hear it.
even worse.
You want me to go on stage and talk?
There we go.
There, he's back.
Stop pressing buttons.
So there was this guy Maurice. He worked there forever. He was like some like Bibles guy. You know, like clean cut, but he had to come scan the barcode by the front gate. And by the end of the night, my eyeballs would be killing me because I was so paranoid. I kept looking back to see if he was walking, and my eyes would hurt from looking back.
Oh my god!
And then there was a time he was friends with everyone. The park police came up with the canine dog. And I think it was my friend's dad that I went to junior high school with. The guy, this German Shepherd, hops out. My book bag's right there on the desk with everything. And the dog's jumping up on him. And I'm like, this is 10 feet from the dog. What is he trained to smell? How does he not smell anything? And nothing happened, man.
If he's not a drug dog trained to get
What
drugs,
the fuck's he there for?
maybe you're.
Well, did he go next to your bag and sit down?
No. But then...
Yeah, and they don't attack in
No.
like police academies. They have to wrestle the dog off of them.
speaking
they
of...
sit down discreetly, and you're like, "Fuck, I'm fucked."
Yeah.
Speaking of police
Did you
academy...
check out my vagina?
I always do.
Oh my god! What
do you think
weird
I-
thing to check out.
Well, you're the one sitting here without your pants on.
But then they called me into the office because obviously they were on to
The
me
security
eventually.
office?
The main office. And I looked at the camera and it was zoomed in on the gate. I'm like, oh, so they're watching me now? On that little booth right there was a door on the other side. People would come up and I'm like, nope. Go like this, demonstratively in front of them.
Yeah.
No, they're watching me. And then I go on the other side. I go back in the gate and I go meet them on the other side where the camera wasn't
You
watching.
really fooled them, babe. You got him good.
And then another time, these people asked me a question, where's Reese Park? And I was pointing, going like this. The guy Maurice walked up, and they just, I don't know, they didn't look like people from the area. He's like, everything all right? I'm like, yeah, they were hassling me, trying to get in. He goes, did they threaten you? I'm like, they were being a little unruly. And then next thing you know, they gave me two of my buddies because they thought people were trying to run the gate. But I just went along with his questions.
So now you're just hanging out with your friends.
Now I have Nick Banks and Martin come up, and now we're all fucked up. Oh, it was the best. I would have people
I
bring me
feel like
rolling
I
roast
remember
tonight.
seeing that from you. Was it only then?
No, I was.
Was it when Nick was living with me? Because I feel like
No. This is a couple years. It always got brought up. Whatever the word.
Wait,
always
but
got
where was
broken up.
this? The surf club.
Yeah, that front little booth there. And then it was a great summer. I'd come up. I remember these Long Island kids with like that white curly hair, the fro looking hair.
It's like people under the stairs.
And they,
No, Children of the Corn.
No,
Yeah,
like
no.
Justin Timberlake.
yeah, hair like that,
Frosted tips.
Yeah.
Oh.
And the one guy, the look of concern, 'cause I remember I was eating X-File ecstasy at the time, dripping
X-File
sweat with my
ecstasy.
dog.
X-File ecstasy.
And he's like, yo, you all right, man? I'm like, yeah, my fucking jaw's going
Oh,
everywhere.
my God.
And I
Do
had
that face again.
like,
Do a real impression of you right now.
I
All of
just,
us,
you
right?
keep
Do
asking me.
Do
a
it, do it.
real impression of you.
Be real about it. Try hard.
Sweating profusely in this white shirt. I was drinking, and I'm drinking all day. Then wasn't going home to sober up. I'd go home, shower, and then maybe go to Sugar Bowl.
Right.
And then I had to be at the.
But what would your face look like?
The rolling face.
I'd be tripping hard.
Vitamin
I'd
C
be
pill.
tripping hard.
On my
let me get that OJ.
on my 21st birthday, I had a keg in a shopping cart, riding just whatever on the beach, and then but at night just bouncing around just a party on wheels. And I ate 21 hits, and I remember we had
21.
throughout the day.
acid?
A lot. I was out of
My
You
control.
won't even take 2 aspirin.
Oh, and you see me eat a lot of edibles, fucking 2,000
But you
milligrams.
won't even take 2 Aleve. You're like, oh, the
No, I
bottle
don't
says
take
take
drugs.
1.
Listen. We talk about the
But
same.
you
the
just
same
took 21
Listen,
X-File.
We were a lot
ecstasy
younger back
pills.
then.
no, the same government that approves those death pills
Those
is the
death
ones that
pills.
take away the CBD and just that's what's wrong with the country. The black market, all that other stuff.
I, for
that's there
one,
for a
love
good time.
Aleve. I love Aleve. Aleve works.
Was that me just
motion.
panting into the phone?
I'm so glad you have headphones now. You can hear everything.
But my dad came in the room. Shout out to my dad. He's not here
shout out.
anymore.
He did.
But he was I was on the floor doing, like, it was so much. I'm probably like 3 at once where it was just so many waves hitting me. Like, I was just on the floor. He's like, yo, is you all right? And my friend's like, yeah. And he just left me alone. And then they dragged me out of the house.
They just left me alone.
Now, listen, I had my own room in this bungalow apartment in Breezy. They gave me my own entrance. And I had my friend's uncle come over, this, like, local legend. He's not with us anymore. I would just burn the biggest bomb.
Was it blue?
What? No. I don't want to say his name because his
dead.
name's like.
Yeah, he might get offended.
Oh, he's not here, but the family might listen.
Slander.
Okay, that's true.
But I would burn like the darkest shake in like a 4-foot bong. It was the darkest smoke, and then I'd get on all fours and blow it down his lungs like through the hole, and he would hold it in tight because he was like from the 70s, and he would get on his knees and do the peace sign. He's like John Lennon, and then he would kiss my dog open tongue.
Ew!
And I'd have
what the fuck?
I would have my dad
Did
come in.
Did you know that story was going that way? No. I didn't know all of a sudden. And then he would be like real hippie because he grew in the 70s, and then he made out with my dog. Yeah. Like.
I went to his house once, and he had a sticker on his door that said the summer of 76, like a spirit of 76. Like he ate bad acid back then, and was always like.
Did he eat 21? Yeah, did he eat 21 of them?
No. Then I ate acid. He opened this record from like the 70s. I ate it, and it didn't work.
Oh.
It like dried out and shit.
Yeah.
And he had his phone outside his house on the back porch, and I'd go back there and I would just prank the house. And it was his old dad, and it was so fucking stupid.
I love prank calls, so I'm on board with this one.
No, but this guy, I was eating soup at the counter in the stores in Breezy.
You love eating soup standing.
I love soup.
I was trying to figure out how to call Finbar on this.
Fuck Finbar. You got a story about Finbar, don't you?
Oh, no, but
didn't he jerk off next to you or something?
Oh my god!
Wait, I think I heard this story.
That's a good story.
You cannot start this story
Unless he's here.
Why?
Because first I'd have to play the part of Finbar Divine, and if it was a different story, maybe I would. But
Here,
I'm not
we'll call him.
I'm the
if
victim
he
here.
Yeah, he's the victim. Finbar is the
Wait, were
victim.
you also there?
No, but the story is
recent.
No, I don't know if we should do this. He's the official weather person for RBBC Radio.
Yeah, and he tried making it rain in my bedroom.
Yeah.
I mean, everybody's into weird shit, I guess.
No.
You gotta tell the story.
Wait,
Just
were
tell
you
the story.
sleeping with someone?
Yeah, he was sleeping.
Oh, and he was just jerking
Jerking
off.
off on his head.
No, you can't. Listen, you can't just ask questions and piece the story together.
So then say, well, don't.
No, listen, Max is right. He is the
Spit it out
weatherman
quick.
at the Rockaway Beach
Who
Broadcasting
gives
Company.
a fuck?
You can't burn bridges like that.
The weatherman.
Until
no one trusts the weatherman.
Listen, I would see him at Conley's, and
The
he would
weatherman
he
is
would
a
run for the
liar.
hills because I'm like, oh, listen, tell my buddy the story. And then after he told the story, he was so loose, like rubbing it in my face, like laughing at me, like
Yeah, the weatherman.
Wait, how long ago was this? Not that we're going to talk about.
98.
Oh, it was old Finbar. Okay.
Yeah.
See,
Not much has changed.
this is
Yeah,
how
really.
Eileen.
What happened? His parents dropped dead. That's it. That's the difference.
Oh no,
I'm still hearing
I
stories.
mean, raise
No.
your hand if you. Whatever.
no, you're not. Oh my god, that's enough.
Raise your hand if you don't have a dead parent. Oh, you have both parents.
Yeah, still. Well, one.
You have both?
Yes, I do.
Oh, look at the privileged ones, Tom. We have dads.
That's why we.
Wow, way to bring it dark.
Well, one of mine's all the way in Ireland.
Okay, well.
That's like being dead.
Oh, jeez. Mom, if you're listening, do not listen to Max.
And thank you for listening, because we had no idea that you would be.
Well, look, she came to life this summer. It was great.
Oh, yeah, she was cool peeps, right?
Why did you ask that? May I ask?
Because Finbar's parents are dead, and I said,
Oh, okay. All right.
besides the
Yeah,
dead
no.
parent thing, what else is new?
A nice Sunday afternoon, talk about his dead parents. It's nice.
I might just edit all of that.
Finbar's father, which is also Finbar, has a name a street named after him in Manhattan.
Finbar has a
Yeah.
name named after him.
Those edibles are kicking in.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it says Finbar Divine.
Finbar
Street.
Divine Way.
Oh, wait.
Whoa. I would so much rather be away than a street.
Yeah, this is my way, bitch.
Yeah. And we did it Finbar Divine's way.
Listen, one day we'll tell that story when Finbar's here and
He
he can defend himself.
He
In
has
the
to
end,
be here.
he was like your voicemail. He admitted it.
Oh, whoa. Listen. You can't piece this story together for the people.
Oh my god!
I say save it for when he's here.
Save it.
So now there's a new save it. A new way for him to tell us to shut up is to be like, save it for when Finbar's here instead of save it for the show. Because now it's the show.
He would be here, but he's working at his new job with Los Sorrentinos, which maybe now for the free plug, they would actually support this show.
Oh.
The old Plum Tomatoes?
Yeah. I hear it's a great sit down spot now, and their delivery menu is pretty spot on.
I heard the last owners were a little touchy, feely.
Benny and Sal?
Benny and Sal.
with each other?
They were doing niceys and niceys.
Niceys
They were
and
biting.
ices?
They were touching little boys. When they were trying to get an icy, they would get an icy.
Oh, wait, wasn't that your prank call?
Yeah.
She asked, "Do you have any good prank calls?" I'm like, "Yo, there's the old Plum Tomatoes number, and just anything Benny and Sal." Like,
And so I don't know where I came up with this.
Did you guys record them?
yes, and
Just the one.
Oh,
But I have
awesome.
like wine teeth.
I think I'm out.
You leaving?
Yeah.
All right.
you're leaving?
Bye.
Oh, the camera.
No, you're very on it.
Yeah, no.
I couldn't
We hear you.
Did I hit your... Can you hear yourself
Yeah, I
now?
can hear myself.
I think that's just, when edibles take effect, it's like that. It's just a big flash and you can't hear anything.
He's pressing buttons.
I
I think I'm out.
I'm like, whoa.
I can't hear
Story.
myself.
I'm like, you leaving? Where you
Damn, we
going?
just got here.
It's the Big T show.
But just before when there was a Police Academy reference, which I'm a huge fan of. Police Academy is my youth, it's my childhood. Shout out to Mateo, fan of the Big T show. He's like Bobcat Goldtwat, whatever that guy's name, who talk like that. Like, but he does it because he has like autistic
He's
Asperger's or some sort of Tourette's, where he's like
He
nervous
has
tics
Tourette's
and
and
shit.
Asperger's, and he has seizures, and
Yeah.
he throws up all the time. All the time.
No, but I wanted to
Just
get-
throws up.
I wanted to give a shout
Maybe
out.
that's what our dog has.
I wanted to give a shout out to the guest last week on the Big T Show, Ozzy from Far Rockaway. Check him out on Mott Avenue, slinging handcuffs, and he's hilarious. He was doing the sound effects. Everyone thought it was the black guy from Police Academy.
Which spot? Sharp,
yeah, he was
sharp
like-
cuts? Or
Something on Mott Avenue. I forget,
is
1927.
it by
Mott.
Vim?
It's
Whatever,
on Mott
VIM?
Avenue. He gave the shout out, but he's another person we're gonna have in on the Big T Show. We're gonna go local.
He was awesome.
Yeah, and I just
Oh,
want
he
to give him
wants
a
my couch.
Oh yeah, I have to
You
shoot
already gave it away.
Nah. Oh, nobody wants it. We spilled wine all over it. Like when I lifted it, I was like, "Oh my god! Please don't take this couch." I forgot that we spilled a lot of wine on it.
That was my fault.
Yeah, listen. Speaking
No,
of
it was my
giving,
fault for making a table, a fake table. Let's just instead of using the table, let's just put our wine glasses on
the couch.
seems about right. But speaking of giving stuff away, for years I was giving away like. When I worked for UPS, it would be like white T-shirts with like yellow stains underneath, like that were done, like $5 white T-shirts, boxer shorts with holes in them, socks with holes in them, and like I was going to drop them off. I don't know, I just thought that's what homeless people needed. Like they didn't care. And then this girl's like, "Why? That's so fucked up. Like why don't you give them like real clothes?" I'm like, "I don't know. Why are they being choosy? Like you need some shit. Layer up.
Yeah.
It's cold this winter." But since then I changed my tune and I give like clothes with tags and shit on it.
Aw. Would any of them fit me? And then I'll give away my clothes.
Right. No,
No,
it's just as good.
A lot of 3X, 2X.
Oh, they're yours.
Yeah.
I have a lot of clothes. You want
You
some
just
of them?
see there's a bunch of kids down in like the 50s. There's just like 3 kids in one shirt.
Yeah.
No,
So all, and it's got like bake what your mama gave you on it. Like they're all like staying warm in a bake what your mama gave you hoodie.
My friend's little brother took 2 bags of clothes from me, and Drusino, and it was like an old throwback Braves jersey and like sweats that are like loose on me, and like that's all he would wear with just loose ass sweats.
I love hand-me-downs. I think they're fucking incredible.
Oh, yeah.
And then people get mad when you wear it like awesome, and they're like, "Fuck, I gave you that."
Oh, yeah. No, you're going to hate Eileen next summer.
Oh, I can't wait. I have so much stuff for you. So much.
But speaking of Mateo, I went to the Knick game with him the other night, and I like to take care of him. He's my little buddy, and he helps me out with a lot of stuff with comedy and whatever. He's my friend, and I bought him an $18.50 hamburger. I asked him how it was. He's like, "Oh, is it house in the first bite?" He's like, "Bun stale." I'm like, "All right, that sucks," you know. So I see him proceed to start eating the stale bun.
He took the burger off the bun?
He took the bun off the burger. And then I'm like, yo, he said the bun was still. He goes, no, I like to eat stale bread.
I like to eat stale bread.
And then I see him proceed to eat the bottom of the bun and then throw the whole fucking patty away. I'm like, what? That was an $18 hamburger, you fucking retard.
Ew.
And then he proceeded to throw up in his hand behind the pole.
Oh my! So he threw up from the stale bread.
No, he
I like stale bread.
That
Stays in
epilepsy
my
shit.
stomach.
I know he has epilepsy, and I know you throw up time to time or whatever. And
No, it's not like a thing.
I think he's addicted to throwing up, like so used to
bet.
it, like it happened so many times, like happened outside. And you know what? For some reason, this guy, he's an awesome dude, but he's just. I mean, when God, he has the same birthday as me, and it just blew my mind. You know what I mean? Like the fact that we worked together, and we took him out to Junior's for his birthday, and in downtown Brooklyn. The same thing with a burger. He started eating it weird and then proceeded to run out afterwards, started throwing up in the gutter across the street. And I'm filming him trying to get a boomerang of it on Instagram. A bus almost hits me. This fucking crowd of black ladies are just looking at it. I was like, this is what white people do. I'm like going in for a shot. Like almost getting hit by the B-41 to go get this like sick boomerang of him throwing it up, going back in his mouth. And then all these black ladies are looking at us, and my other friend was with us, Spanner was with us, howling on the sidewalk because the whole lunch is he has the Asperger shit. Like
He has that Asperger shit.
and it just makes you like super rude, and like the wait staff, they know something's
Yeah,
off,
there's no social cues.
and it's just so funny going out to eat with him. I love it. I think I'm out again.
No,
no, you're just high.
I'm out in space.
It's Bettina and Matteo are going to do a celebrity boxing match this summer for my birthday. They hate each other. They hate each other.
Are you going to get the huge gloves? Like
No,
the
I
really,
do
really
not
big
hate
Bad
ones?
knuckle.
I do not hate Matteo. You keep trying
You
to
don't not
create
hate
this
him?
like nemesis, like
Both worlds of mine collaborating together.
Are you guys doing it on the beach?
we're not doing it. It's
I
not
think
a
it
thing.
sounds-
It's
Oh,
not
no,
a
you're-
thing.
you're totally doing
Rockaway
this.
celebrity boxing.
No,
this is happening.
we should
This is
put that
happening.
together though. We should have celebrity boxing, but like Freaks of Rockaway.
Yeah.
I think I'm out again.
No, someone's playing with
God.
the
I can't
switches
hear.
over there.
All right, can you hear me?
Yes, we could hear you.
You know what?
Listen, I hate to go. Listen, we're already
It
talking
could
a
be
lot
your, it could
about
be your
the
headphones.
90s.
I don't
Back.
know what headphone you have in, but
Back.
Pick that up.
I'm thirsty. Hold on one second.
is that better? I turned your headphones up.
No, I still can't hear it, but it's all right.
Here.
No, it's all good.
So weird.
It's all good. Put it on. Stop. Now, you're wasting show handing me stuff when I said stop. Speaking of boxing matches, back, I must have been like 19, 20. I think it was 19 because my friend died before that. I made these koozies made right around the corner at the printing place. Oh, here, I'm back alive. And it said Fight Club. This was after the movie Fight Club, so it might have been maybe 2000. It said Fight Club 1, Tell Your Mama. And I had 2 boxing gloves.
Yeah.
And I handed them out on the beach the week before. People were like, what's this? I'm like, Fight Club, guys in the neighborhood were fighting each other. And I was fighting my buddy who passed away as the main event. And he was going around like, it was a lot of shit talking. And we had a human ring. There was like maybe like 10 fights. And I never boxed before. I'm like, yeah, 5 minutes around. It was like 90 degrees out. I had 6-foot heroes, kegs.
5 minutes around.
Yeah, I got
Jesus
heat. Yo,
Christ.
we after we the first round went, we dropped it down because fucking people were just dropping. You know, my brother has a scar on his arm, and people always talk about Fight Club. Like, oh, remember we had 6-foot heroes. I knew the people at the stores were bringing me kegs all day, all night, and
I
people
love a good 6-foot hero.
kick the shit out of each other.
So I definitely foresee a Jello wrestling, competition between you and Matteo.
I am a host.
Oh
From
my
now on.
god!
I got to fight
With
Finbar.
the most.
It was
Yeah.
actually
Oh,
great.
Finbar versus Mateo!
That now you're talking, Finbar.
The one that gets the jerk off next to a sleeping man.
I can't believe
And
you
they're
jerked
both
off
fighting
next
for
to
their
him.
life.
The Leatherman.
I'm
You know what?
sorry, Finbar. You should have been here to defend yourself.
Yeah, you know what?
I
And
warned
you should have answered your
No.
phone 3 months ago.
Whoa. Okay, let's not bring out all the
Yeah.
dirty laundry.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I really love having this guy. He really has my back, He's like,
Yeah.
anytime somebody's against me, he's like,
Yeah. Team against Bettina.
No, I know they're about to get slaughtered, and it's not me, so I'm like,
Yeah, no,
get 'em. Yeah, oh, they're talking back. Oh, they're done. What's wrong with these people? What are they drinking for breakfast? What the fuck?
Finbar wouldn't talk back to Bettina.
He just won't answer.
He just hides.
Disappears on me. Meanwhile, I'm like in the streets sticking up for him, like Finbar is great, and like people are like, are you an asshole? He's a fucking. Are you kidding? And I'm like sticking up, and then look, I just get screwed by Finbar.
Wow. What?
Oh boy!
What? You screwed Finbar?
I screwed Finbar, and he jerked off
great.
on you. So his dick has been in your life twice. That means.
Wow!
You fucked Finbar.
Oh my god! I can't even play along with this.
Let's start
Yeah,
that
let's
rumor.
not.
Please don't edit this, Max.
No, I didn't. No, I didn't. No, I didn't. For the record, no, I didn't.
I'm
Pretty sure you did.
Oh my god!
Listen, I'm just so happy to be here. Thank you guys for having us. This is,
You're
like
welcome.
I said,
Yeah, this is
air
awesome.
quotes, pilot episode. But know what? I'm feeling so comfortable at home here.
Really?
This feels like the third episode at least.
Yeah.
You know?
Been here forever.
And I love the aspect of having
Ambiance.
Yeah, but
Having a
the
stage
stage.
whenever you want it.
You want to go up there and scream something?
No. We're gonna do it right. You know, and listen, we're working on the cameras. The
Well, instead of
switcher.
going on stage, why don't you say something right now?
No, because I'm sitting down.
You know,
over
we could just to make you feel like it. You know, put you up there.
No, listen, it's
At
all.
one point, no, I think you need to tell a joke. I'm going to go up there and tell a joke.
Yeah.
I'll be the guy. I'll be the stage
Max,
guy.
you do stand up?
I do now.
Oh.
All right, I'll get up there.
I got. see, now that's all you got to do is bring out the competition.
it's my stage. It's a big T show. No, me.
But you want an old joke? Something I'm working on?
You got
Stuff that people can't
60
steal from
seconds, yeah. You get
no,
one full minute.
I'll do an old one.
I have one question before you do. Do you have bobblehead merch?
No, but I'm working on it.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
And stay tuned. We have the new Big T Show logo. Shout out to Prince Charles, who I do all my graphic designs needs. And we have the long sleeve shirts coming soon with the Big What Your Mama Gave You logo and the Big T slogan, be the person you are when you high. Remember that. Not to remember that part, but... and also, hopefully, God willing... Bobby J, maybe write a couple of bars for the Big T Show intro. And we're going to do, I mean, if this pilot episode hits, we're going to do something good with the musicians and the stage here. I'm super pumped at the potential and just big growth, big things for the Big T Show, wherever it lands.
And bringing it back home to Rockaway.
But also, I'm going to get some magnets also, and Big T Show T-shirts, and the bobblehead I've been trying to do.
I love that for the car with like the... Yeah, like with the sundial or whatever on it.
Oh, and I don't know my friend's mom's business, but she have a cake with like the fond in it, like the ones on TV. Like the cake is with my logo on it. I want to see what she does.
He's getting a cake.
Not medicated for the Christmas party coming up. We have Cardo and Magic coming. We have the one-man band from Long Beach.
Wait, where's this? I wasn't invited to a Christmas party.
It's a...
Oh, no.
It's an
You
annual...
heard that? He's like, oh, no.
Who said, oh, no?
You just said...
No, I didn't.
He was like, I didn't get invited. And you went, oh, no. Like your Tourette just came
That's
out.
my
like,
Tourette's.
Oh,
Yeah, my mom... shout out to my mom. It's her birthday the other day, and she revealed my secrets that retard is my Tourette's.
no. Yeah, she was like, he has Tourette's. He always says the word retard since he's a kid. He just screams the word retard. I'm like, well, he still doesn't say it right. He still makes it like it's a sweet tart, like retard.
So maybe I'm not a bad guy if I'm not saying it bad.
Well,
Yeah.
You ever think of that? Retard?
maybe I'm not a bad guy if I'm not saying it bad.
Is that mic on up there?
What?
Is that mic on up there?
Oh,
Yeah,
look
it
at
should be,
him.
yeah.
Oh my God! Here we
In
go.
our own personal.
Give me a...
And now, introducing the big,
is it on?
the famous.
Is this thing on?
No, it's not. The incredible, the handsome, the annoying.
Did you plug it in?
Give me a mic one,
There
two.
is no
check, one
hemorrhoid
check.
that will hurt as much
heard
as
it.
this
Do it again.
pain in the ass can.
One check.
There we go.
Mic check.
One check, one edible, one check, one.
Oh, I see why.
This one keeps pressing buttons over here.
I don't know. I don't know why it's not on. All right.
Do
never
a
mind.
quick one.
Oh, maybe because I have the wrong channel on.
You know how to do that.
All right.
Let's
Yeah.
come over here so I can finish it all over.
We can hear it.
Like Finbar on your head.
I found it.
I caught it before you did that.
Wait, what?
I go, I nay.
I think, didn't I have it on?
Do you know how to
just
do
2 seconds
boom,
ago?
boom, ch?
boom, boom, ch.
With the I meant on the
No,
drums.
there's no ch.
Oh,
He's missing one of the symbols that do that.
but
I think your mic is on.
Testing. 1, 2.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
Oh, see,
too.
it is on channel 11. I'm very confused.
Channel 11.
Hey, listen, if it doesn't work,
There we go. I hear you
You
now.
can run it back the next time, right?
Yeah,
You
no.
can put those headphones on and hear yourself.
So that we know that you're not screaming.
There.
Oh, can you hear me?
Yeah, can you hear you?
Yeah.
You want to know why
Alright.
I love Eileen? That's why.
Listen, we'll do a little joke. We never had a stage for the Big T show. So,
Oh yeah, this is interesting. I love it.
You can hold a mic if you want to.
no, I see comics do that at open mics. They lift the whole thing up and it just bothers the shit out of me. Oh, here
You
we
just
go.
did it.
I know.
Look at this guy.
I'm feeling all the edibles kicking in.
Yeah, you can't tell.
All right, listen. This is the beauty of this. Is fucking awesome having a fucking stage here. I fucking love it.
This is like everything you dreamed of.
I can bring them down too, like this, just like boom. And now.
Awesome. Listen, life's a motherfucker, right? You know, back in the day, God took my dad from me, but later in life, he got me back. You know, I had a horrific work injury. I don't have to work anymore. I got the weed card. It's fucking great, you know? And, like, I know weed's almost legal, but I drive around with a lot of edibles, a lot of weed on me, so I need it, you know? But I would never choose smoking weed. Oh, no. I ate a bunch of edibles. But, I smoke a lot of weed, and weed's been fucking with me recently. You know, I was at an open mic. The comic was doing crowd work. He pointed at me. He's like, hey, what was the last dream you had? I froze up because I couldn't remember it, you know? So that fucked with me because he got a little bent out of shape, moved on to the next person. After the show, I Googled, what happens when you don't dream? And allegedly, weed suppresses your dreams.
It does, yeah.
And then when I had a job, I smoked a lot of weed. I got 24 hours to fucking kill, smoke fucking weed. I cook it, I eat it. I have the THC TV show with Big T. You know, I get the fucking oil or butter on my hands. I don't even clean it. I rub it in like a moisturizer. I'm not sure if that works, but I have these nice non-working hands, working feel hands. But listen, I would never choose smoking weed over dreaming. Because when I'm high as fuck, I'm confident as a motherfucker, you know? I can do anything. You know, give me a Knicks hat, dark shades, high as fuck. I see a supermodel on the street, I can go scoop her up. Listen, Eileen, you don't have to roll your eyes right in front of me, all right? You're right. I can't scoop up a supermodel. But if that supermodel's walking a dog and that dog's about to take a shit, at that moment, we're fucking equals. You know, you got warm shit in your hands. You know, okay, I don't have no job, 300 pounds, fucking udders for tits. You know what I mean? I love dogs. You know what I mean? It's 2019. You have seedless watermelons. You can't get fucking shitless dogs. Like, come on. I'm not picking up a shit. I'm not picking up his shit. I'm not even wiping my own ass. I got a fucking bidet at home. I'm gonna pick this motherfucking shit up. But listen, at that moment, I'm high as fuck, dark shades, Nick hat on. I see the supermodel walking the dog. That dog's about to take a shit. I go, here's my chance. I can scoop her up. I'm confident as a motherfucker. I go up to her. I'm like, hey, listen, you're a freak. You like to play with shit. How about I take you home, eat your ass, and fuck you doggy style? So I'm like, ew, you fat fuck, in your dreams. And at that moment, I know I have no chance because I don't dream.
Oh!
Sorry, I stumbled through that one.
You weren't ready. I'm out.
It's all right.
I'm out. Oh, there I am.
I'm out.
I turned you out.
That was great.
That was good, though. I needed that.
Yo, I just said I turned Bettina out.
I just turned it out.
All right, so
Can I just say one thing? We don't have to pick up shit anymore. What do they have? The poop.
Poochie, but
The Poochie.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, they have that thing that just catches it, right?
Yeah, it attaches to their tail and it just poops in the
I'm
bag.
I might get a dog now.
I might get it because of Poochie.
Oh, listen, and I would fucking, when I worked for UPS, I'd be driving through everywhere. The hood, nice neighborhoods, this neighborhood, getting back and forth to the building. And you see, sometimes you see a smoking hot chick. You look at her, she's like, you fat fuck. You ever just give me the look, like, look at you sweating in your fucking
Do you get hit on a lot while you're picking up shit?
No.
No, but then I would see the girl give me a dirty look, a look away, and that dog taking a shit, and I'm like sitting there at the red light, yeah, pick that shit up, bitch. You don't want to fucking give me the little time of day? How's that warm shit between your fucking index fingers?
Ew.
But now
nobody picks it up with their hands. There's a plastic bag.
But you
now-
feel the heat.
Every time someone stares at me while I'm picking at shit, I'm going to be hearing that.
You're gonna know now.
I hope, because I seen you walking down my block.
Oh,
I was going to see you.
so she's
And I'm
one of
gonna
the girls.
next thing you know, like in the cartoon, I
wonder
see her
if this
picking up
is
the
where-
shit, we make eye contact, and I just hit into a fire hydrant, the thing goes fucking, goes in the air.
This is where that joke originated from. That's from watching you and you giving him a dirty look. Like, oh, yeah?
Yeah, that fucking your dreams.
Wow.
But
Max just goes, no.
I said, wow.
Oh.
Sliding.
I'm still trying to figure out how to call Finbar.
Oh my god. Give it up already.
I'm still out.
Definitely not.
Are you?
No.
I think so.
No,
I think
you're
it's his
not.
headphones.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought I turned them up, but whatever. I don't know what I'm doing here. I haven't been here
He
in
had an
years.
edible and he hasn't stopped pressing
Yeah.
buttons on that thing.
He hasn't been here in a while, and then you give him an edible, and now
And
he's
he's
like,
like,
"Ah."
Oh, no, we smoked first.
Oh, God. Double time.
So, yeah, that's what I'm doing. Let's see, how do we call Finbar
And listen,
Divine?
The Big T Show. I already called fucking Adorama.
I should call from my cell phone.
No, I was gonna call from here. And then you could. But I already went to Adorama, whatever the name, online. The guy hooked me. I called them.
People?
They told me everything I need to buy. I'm gonna get the cameras going. We got obviously the audio, and we're gonna get this thing called the switcher. So we have the multiple camera angles. It's gonna be good. Stay tuned. The Big T Show. Shout out to Rockstar Studio and Jim and Village Connection. Like, listen, to prove if you do listen and follow Jim, man. I'm not 60 minutes away. I'm 6 blocks
Jersey,
away.
get some
You
Zod.
know what I mean? Like, so this commute is just cut down by fucking
Forever.
50 minutes.
Yeah, you literally can roll out and drop here.
I can't wait in the summer if this pilot episode goes according to plan. You know, I'll be able to ride my bike here in the summer.
Yeah. Me and
listen.
Bettina will be doing live feed from the beach.
Oh, yeah. Live from Beach 116.
So stay tuned. Big things, Big T Show. We have, Max, Eileen, Bettina's a regular. And we're going to bring back the Poskets, Dawn Kelly, White Trash Coon, Ozzy, Mateo. You know what I mean? All the fucking heavy hitters that you love. And we're just going to keep growing. And I'm going to show you a bunch of Rockaway people. Listen, Rockaway's blowing up. Big T Show. I am Rockaway. You know what I mean? Like, my fucking bronze tits in the summertime. Like, you catch me always at the
You
beach.
do have giant tits.
No, bronze is the key thing there.
The
They weren't
bronze
bronze
part.
giant tits.
They've been greased up.
Yeah.
Wow.
You love grabbing my tits.
Yeah,
With that
it gets rid of my
THC oil.
lesbian tendencies. It just comes out. I get to rub up on you and be like, oh, boobs and a penis.
Did you eat a fucking animal?
Got the full package.
Yo, I wish there was cameras right now. 'Cause everyone was just staring at you. Broke me up in the shower in this studio.
Oh, ring,
Oh,
ring,
shit.
ring.
Is
Oh,
that
yeah.
Finbar
Shit.
Divine?
I'm trying, but he's not answering.
He's not going to answer. He doesn't answer. That's what Finbar does. He doesn't answer.
But I'm doing it through Facebook.
Oh.
So now we know we can. If he would ever answer. Answer your damn phone. I don't
He
care
would
if
have
you're
to be
working.
on
Pick up the
Facebook in order to answer.
He's in his car jerking off the next someone's pizza or some shit.
I'm hiding in
Not in a bad way.
Over.
Not in a bad way, because on the Big T Show, the
Not
life
that there's anything wrong with that.
the life hacks I have given, there's many of them.
Oh, yeah. He likes to ejaculate on
No, when you're at
someone else's
Masturbation.
time.
when you're
Yeah.
at work, that's the time to jerk off. Because
You
a lot
get
of us
paid
in this busy
to come.
society, no one really works a straight 8. So that time you're in the bathroom jerking off, you're getting paid time and a half to jerk off. You know what I mean? Like, why would you do it at home?
Why is it time and a half?
And therapy.
Listen, not many people work a
Why
straight
isn't it
8.
just time? Why is it time
Because
and a
you've saved the time that you would have been jerking off on your own time.
No, after 8 hours, you're paid a time and a half. So you make 30 an hour. You
Oh,
make
so
it
you're
45.
saying when you work overtime, jerk
No,
off?
listen, you're part of a sweet program. Fucking lucky son of a bitches, unfucking welcome motherfuckers who have the summer off. Job.
Teachers.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the description for teacher. You unsummer fucking having. What the? You hate it. He hates it. You go to your job. He says, you leave me 8 hours a day every day.
No,
6 hours a day every
I say
day.
50 hours a week because I put in travel time.
30.
So listen,
Anyway.
it's what the fuck?
40.
Most motherfuckers in America works more fucking hours than any country besides the third world countries, the developing countries. We work too much. So most of these fucking saps out there are working at least an hour extra a day. So when you jerk off at work on the clock, now it's $45 an hour to fucking jerk off and clean up. You don't have to worry about cleaning up your fucking coming home. And there's so many factors. That's a life hack, the Big T Show. And I'm glad the Rockaway Beach Broadcasting Company's on board.
I'll have to check that video out. That episode.
Well, listen, people have coming up to me like, yo, jerking off at work, that's where it's at. You know what I mean? Like, I swear to God.
Yo, Big T, you want something there? I jerked off the other night at 7-Eleven when I was working the counter. Like, what the fuck? Who's telling you that they're jerking off at work?
I have that kind of friends.
I have that kind of friends. Oh, my God. Shout out to Big T's friends jerking off on the clock.
In the blizzard, plowing
Cha-ching.
snow.
Cha-ching.
This is what's wrong with the economy.
You know what's wrong with this here?
like Channel 4, 60 Minutes does a report that is like, they bring the chart up, like,
Yeah.
this is $60 million a year. People are whacking off at work.
Right. And it all becomes your fault.
On the clock.
Epidemic.
Did you know?
It originated by a Big T.
Yeah, no,
From Rockaway
AP
Beach.
is going to pick it up from this show.
The Post will have a
Then
great
CNN.
People sue you.
great cover, like on the cock. It'll be like a ham and a rooster in it with a clock in the background.
On the cock.
It'll be like a ham with a rooster and a clock in the background. Like, you got like, you high as shit, going to get a coffee in the Post. Like, all right, here's 50 cents. The Post is.
You do a punching clock.
Yeah, the hand. Like, the whole ticket like this, wrapped around it. Like, the punching. What is it called? I don't have a job.
It's a punching clock, right?
What's that shit you
Dave, what's it called? I don't have a job.
Punching clock.
What is it? It's a punch clock,
Well,
right?
I mean, a time clock.
A time clock, right? I don't know.
No, what's the fucked up shit is?
A punch card, I
You're
think I'm
punching,
talking about.
yeah.
No, what's the fucked up thing in this world?
What is it?
When I'm at open mics, like there's a joke I tell about something happened in my neighborhood. I'm like, oh yeah, I saw a rape story, and it really happened in Far Rockaway. Oh,
On that one open
and
mic, chick will be like, "Rah."
no, and I read it. Oh yeah, that bitch. But I'm like, yeah, I read it in the Post. That's where I get my info from. The whole place just started laughing at me. I'm like, no, it's digital now. They laughed at me again.
No, it's
I know
funny.
I know it's the third grade reading level. But it doesn't matter where you get your knowledge
He's like,
from.
"This
If it
is
has
so-
the
where I go where I know best. New York Post, and everybody dies laughing. And it's like, oh, because you think he's gonna be like, oh, I researched
I
on
read it in the
Google.
Times, yeah.
Yeah, and then
This is
encyclopedia,
real.
and he's like, no, I read it in the Post.
The Enquirer backed this one up, so we're...
Yeah.
Then I'm like, no, it's digital now. There's more left. I'm
Yeah.
like, it's not even the joke.
Right.
But like,
You
You're
didn't
the
even
joke.
get that
Yeah,
far.
that's great.
but you get mad at me like when
All the time?
I'll tell something about like factual whatever. She's like, where'd you get that? I'm like, it's a meme. And like, doesn't matter where you get the knowledge from.
Yeah.
If the meme's telling the truth, if it's a fact of the day,
Look at him.
it doesn't matter
Look
where
at
you
him.
get your knowledge
He's
from.
smacking his hands together on meme info.
No, but that's what's the closed-mindedness in this world is. They think they gotta go to
Closed-mindedness.
school.
I
and
get my
a
info
student
from memes.
Yeah, the memes in the
I was
Post.
going to say, she's just...
I'm holding it laughing.
But
That's my news.
If it's 100% factually true, what's wrong with it from a meme?
Yeah, that's how we know Epstein didn't kill himself.
Yeah, exactly. That's why sometimes I say stuff to you, and you're so out of the loop. You know what I mean? I'll say
now I'm
something,
out
and
of the
she's
loop
so
'cause
out
I'm
of
on
the loop,
social
like she
media.
just got out of like a coma or something. I'm like, yo, where have you been?
Yo, where's you bitch?
She got rid of her FOMO.
Yeah. No more FOMO. We have that hard. When we're together, though, we get FOMO. We're
Yeah.
like, what are we
Oh, is
missing out
that
on?
pulling on it over there?
How are you
What are you
bleeding? You're
pulling at?
bleeding.
No,
You're
I'm not.
bleeding. Look at your hand. What happened to you?
I got scratched grabbing the waters from under the car. The shopping stop.
Oh my god.
Am I pulling?
What, am I doing something? Did I do
I think
something?
it's your.
Oh, did I pull it by accident? The headphone thing?
No, it's fine.
All right.
Can you hear?
No, I'm out again.
I'm out.
Eileen, kudos to you.
Yeah, so we
that looks
we
like a
should start the
perfectly
show.
Half brownie. That's very symmetric. Oh my God.
How did you do that?
I just went like this.
She broke bread.
All right.
Broke bread.
She broke brownie.
Listen, a lot
listening.
a lot of you. Are we going?
Yeah,
We out.
Welcome to the Big T Show.
No, this happened
with
one
Big
time.
T.
I was by myself on
I'm
the Big
waiting.
T show.
I'm waiting for your word to start the show.
No, don't say that.
Hanging out the
I
whole
didn't
time.
start recording.
No, don't say that. But no, because
It's full fear.
no, when I was on the
we
other
have FOMO. He has fear of like missing out on a recording.
no, because last time I was so fucked up when I was by myself, the last time I was by myself, at the end of the show when everything's smacking me, like we had multiple things, I was sitting there and I was like, he's like, yo, I just started talking. He's like, yo, you haven't talked in 5 minutes. And I was like, what? I was just sitting there staring at the camera. But it wasn't as long as 5 minutes, but it was like I took a little break. I was just like, I was thinking about stuff, but I didn't realize the camera was on. And the edible started kicking in, and I did a little bit of that just now.
Right.
I thought they were all like on timeout to fix the wire, and it was just timeout in my head.
Yeah, you do that in real life too.
On the other
time.
shows, that's why I have the music in the background, just because like I know I'm going to be like, oh wait, yeah, we're live. I gotta actually say something.
It's brought to you by the bake which your mama gave you, and those are some tasty brownies. I haven't had one. I've been good. I've been only trying to eat them on the show because it's out of control and. As my neck is,
which is great because I now do 12 shows a day.
right, exactly.
As my neck's going to the left.
Show. That's what I get. Like, what, babe?
She thinks I've become a different person. And I do, but not like that bad.
She thinks I become a different person. And I do. Boy, am I crazy.
Well, but not as true as you think you are.
Oh, good one. But not it.
See, I have high hopes for this. I like this new show. this Big T, bringing Big T to Rockaway.
Rockaway Beach Broadcasting Company. I'm so fucking retarded. I keep having to look up on the wall so I don't mess it up.
I knew you were. Because I saw you reading it a few times.
It's painted like there for the guests to see for a reason.
Yeah. And then, like the little like curves were definitely messing up your reading. I could tell. Like you're so sensory. Like the waves, the white waves, like the lightning bolts. Like he was like Rockaway Beach Broadcasting Company.
Listen. Besides that reference, there was other references throughout the show where she called me retarded and all of the sorts, autistic and all those other things.
Oh,
by the way,
God. Holy
she's the one who's dating an autistic man. What kind of shot is that? Like, you stupid, uneducated, freaking idiot, moron, sensory. Idiot again.
Idiot.
Love of my life.
Idiot again. We don't talk like that. I don't know why he says this. Like, I beat him.
You do. Look at these bruises.
He's like 7 foot tall and wide, and like I beat him. Like, people aren't going to believe this, Tom. It's not real and it's not believable even.
See, yeah.
I think this is the friendliest you guys are with each other.
Yeah, because we're recording, I guess.
Because there's
Let's
evidence.
play nice, guys. Let's play nice.
There's
I'm not even listening
evidence.
to them. Like, I get to talk whenever they stop. I love talking.
I love talking.
No, listen, on the Big T show, my friends would bust my balls. Like, look, like when they put it on. Like, look, you can't. They just see me, the person talking. I'm like waiting for them to be quiet.
Yeah,
so I can just
you
say
get
something.
serious the whole time. Like, he hates when he has to say, like, and how are you? Because he's like,
Oh, she would get mad and be like, look, 23 minutes in, you're asking how my day was, or some shit. But it was.
well, he would be like, welcome to the Big T show. Half hour later, he'd be like, and our guest. And it's like,
how was your week? Or some shit. She would get mad at that. Like,
wow. I'll
who
just
said
sit
you gotta
here.
say it right away?
Who says we gotta say it right away? You know, like people, conversations, they go both ways. It's not I'm gonna say everything I know and then hurry you up through it. Like, say it for the show. Actually don't say it.
All right, listen, if anyone's not familiar with the reference you just said, save it for the show, that's a big thing for me because I bought all these GoPros, but I didn't realize that it gets dark out like earlier throughout the year.
Oh.
And they didn't work well.
I didn't realize it gets dark at night.
No, because I used to drive in during the day, and we bought them because sometimes the show before the show is hilarious.
Yeah.
I'm getting high, I'm fucking cursing out people in traffic.
Yeah, there's no pressure.
And I'm like, whoa, we're getting a good riff. I'm like, oh, save it for the show. And eventually she's calling me out.
At first you panicked. It was actual panic. Like, no, save it.
No, but then
But nobody
eventually
remembered.
she caught on. She's like, and then you tell me save it for the show? That you're just telling me to shut up. And I'm like, yeah, because I'm listening to this podcast. I'm thinking, like, you know what I mean? I'm like, thinking about I have to make brownies or some shit. And like,
I just want to talk and not listen.
And I'm like, yeah, no, save it for the show. Save it for the show. And then a week later, Keith Murray said it to me. Like, I was saying it to other guests also. And then to my posket. He's like, you're just telling us to shut up.
Yeah.
And I'm like, fuck, they're seeing through my shit. Save it for the show. But seriously, save it for the show.
No, that's a saying here. We use it.
But it's my way of telling someone to shut the fuck up with what they're saying. So
yeah, they got it, Tom. They got it. That was the first thing he said.
The little monkey playing the cymbal in my head. Like, stop talking. I'm trying to...
My turn.
Yeah. Okay. Now I can speak.
No, listen, shout out to Pixar. That movie In and Out was one of the best, well-written fucking movies
you
ever.
You see it?
No.
It's all about, oh my God, it's so
I watched the
good.
second time. It's truly what happens in your head with your feelings.
It's all emotion-based. And
is it in the theaters?
No,
it was.
On,
it's
Disney
now.
Plus or...
Yeah, he's obsessed with Disney Plus now.
I need to get Disney Plus.
I get it for free if you have Verizon. Unlimited. Shout out to Verizon.
Yeah.
Well,
so,
but I don't have the phone.
Company. I want them to know what
just use
I only have the
account.
internet, so...
So just use someone else's account then.
Finbar.
Oh, maybe mine.
But don't you have Verizon?
Wow.
Oh, no.
Oh, maybe mine. Oh.
Listen, that
Oh, great idea.
you make me not eat edibles, so now I'm an amateur when I eat them. I'm getting fucked up. This is because of you.
Okay, well, at least you're not eating an entire tray of them. Now you're eating just one.
Wait till you see me at Happy Jack.
Oh, yeah.
Another hopeful sponsor, Happy Jack's Burger Bar.
We love it there.
After eating the
We
big, which
do,
your mama
actually.
gave you edible, I like to go there and spend $7 on food.
I love it.
No, not that they were pricey. You eat a lot because you're high and the food's amazing.
Oh,
Yeah.
you just got so scared.
Oh, listen, you know what? No, because it gets lost in translation sometimes, and I want to make next time.
I'm not saying it's expensive.
I'm not. It's
I'm not saying it's expensive.
I never look at the price. Listen, I'm not fucking Scrooge McDuck, but know what? People are like, oh, that food's good, but it's a little pricey. Oh, you don't think that's why the money they're spending on that good ass chicken? Why do you think the chicken tastes so good? I mean, oh yeah, no, we make this taste so good. Let's price it this high. Like, no, good ingredients, good food. You idiot.
You're paying for the service, too, you know. There's like 4 chefs in the back.
Unless Max Power's working.
Hey,
You got 4 chefs, a waiter, a busboy.
There's
all that shit too.
You know?
There you
go.
There's a Yelp review about me as a waitress at the Wharf, and it's hilarious. It just says how terrible of a waitress I was. And they're like,
If you get butt, Tina, or butt, and it's some girl with the name Butt in it, switch section, she's the worst.
it's like great.
When
Were you the worst?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They don't have, do they still not have tap beer? I don't know. But, they were like, what kind of beer you have? I was like, I don't know. What do you want? Like, what kind of beer do you want? Like,
Wow, you are the worst.
like, what
Just
kind of
read
beer?
down
Like,
the
do you
list.
drink beer? Well, what beer do you drink? Let me find out if they have that one. What do you want me to run down the list of
You tell me
millions of
you've
beers?
never gone in. Yes,
Yeah,
that's what
what
you're
most
supposed to do
waitresses
as a
do.
bartender or a waitress.
You know what
I
kind of
walk into a
fucking
pla-
beer they have.
No,
They
I
have-
don't. What kind of beer do you have?
What are you going to drink?
Do you have Coors Light? Well,
Yes.
it's the Wharf. Of course you do.
It's fucking Rockaway. So yes, you want a Coors Light, and then they would order a fucking Coors Light. It's like everywhere has Coors Light. Everywhere in the world.
No, not everywhere in the world.
Well-
Some places only have Bud Light,
Okay.
such as Happy Jacks.
So then my answer to that would be, oh, we actually don't have Coors Light. We have Bud Light. Would you like that? Like, that would be okay. But, like, what kind of beer do you got? I don't know. What kind of
Yeah, they
fucking
wanted you
herpes
to
do you have? A, B, or
run
C?
down.
So
Fuck
wait,
you.
you'd prefer to play the game of let's just see if we match. This is fun. I like this. It's like, let's see. Okay, I want Heineken. Oh, I'm sorry, we don't have that. Try again.
Well,
Like,
they
yeah,
did
no,
have Heineken.
do you have a menu for the
they
food?
did.
No,
They
ask
had-
me- ask
well,
me,
they asked. So they were like, "What kind of beer do you have on tap?" And I was like, and I went back and like I looked, and then I came back and I was like, "Yeah, we don't have tap beer." So
Was
sorry.
this your first day?
It was like,
Oh, okay.
kinda like first year I was working there. You know, I fucking went there to hang out and eat French onion soup.
Good French onion soup.
I
also.
hated getting a table. Hated it. Every time I'd be like, does somebody want this fucking table? I'll switch with you. I'll switch sections. And they're like, why do you come?
Why do you work?
Why do you come here?
For
I'd
the
walk in-
soup.
I'd I'm like, we're splitting tips, so what does it fucking matter?
Oh my god!
I would get the best.
Oh my god, you're the worst.
But I would get the biggest tips. I would get the biggest tips though, because then on my tables I would be like myself. I'd be funny, and then I'd sit. I wouldn't be like sitting down at the booth with all these buttons on. That's for sure.
Did you wear a lot of buttons?
No, like those waitresses that are like, so. My name is Shelly, and I'm here to take your order.
They made like 100.
Wow, that was amazingly spot on.
Like, Shelly.
I bet you Shelly knows the beer list.
I bet she does.
Unfortunately,
We have Corona, Corona
we
Light,
just tapped out.
Heineken. No, yeah, we're tapped out.
Yeah, we're tapped out of that. Like, fuck you, Shelly.
We do have Bud in the can, though.
Right.
If
Get
you're okay
out of
with
here.
that.
Like, if you drink Bud Light, Corona Light, Heineken, Miller Light, all of that bullshit, you know what you're drinking.
Yeah, well, I want an MGD.
Right, well, I don't know what that is.
See? Why don't you know what an MGD is?
What
Come
the
on.
fuck is that?
Well, a genuine draft.
Man, you're fired.
Reach for the high life.
If somebody asked me for that, I don't even know. What are the letters?
MGD.
MGD.
Isn't that a Miller?
Yeah.
So then why?
It's a Miller
There's
product.
Miller High
Yes,
Life.
it is.
There's Miller Light.
And what kind of beer is a Miller High Life?
The champagne of
Very good. Wow. I threw you a trick question. I did not expect you to get it. Thought you'd be like, a Miller.
I only know that
We need
'cause-
sound effects.
I only know that because I am ghetto, and I would go get it all the time at the deli on the corner, and that's all they had. It was great. They were delicious. Ice cold Miller High Life in the summer.
Yeah. It's good shit.
With this condensation on the bottle.
Oh yeah.
When there's condensation on the bottle.
Big T's back, people. He's back in action.
Yeah,
He was out for a minute.
Remember when you
Yeah, I think I'm out.
Condensation.
Remember you lived in Long Beach?
Condensation is so delicious.
Remember in Long Beach, you would like, oh, order this place, and I have to look up the reviews. And there was the one pizzeria, like, I don't know, people were fucking around. Like, it had to be like a Jewish customer, and implied that
Why?
the guy like lied to her about bacon being on the chicken bacon ranch, and then laughed at her when she like got an uproar because then I don't think bacon is like a seat to her, so close to Long Beach. And I was like, what? And then there was a couple other good ones. I can't forget.
They laughed at me in my face because there was bacon on it when I asked for no bacon.
No,
they
but
just
that's
laughed
against her
at me.
religious beliefs, and if it's true, that's pretty fucked up.
That's
Yeah.
not, no, you know what? Go
you know,
to
some
your
of-
own religious restaurant then. That's how I feel about that,
But
too.
the fact that they wrote it in the review, it was just like,
Possibly because they're going to cook it on the same thing with
yeah.
pork.
You know what? Oh, yeah. Oh, you can't. Oh, well, guess what? It was just fried next to it. So
Yeah.
get over it.
The juices are mixing.
the what?
The juices.
Oh,
Yeah.
What did you think it was?
We
The
are-
what?
We are not anti-Semitic here, Eileen.
No, we hate everyone equally.
Yes.
no,
the
no
juices.
way.
The
You definitely hate
juices.
Asian people more than other people.
That's not true.
I'm only kidding.
I'm only kidding.
It wasn't me.
Shout out
I'm
to all
just-
my Asian friends.
Hi.
Yeah. Who we just lost.
Yeah. Whatever. They're probably busy anyway.
Long way.
What the fuck? You're just laughing and couldn't wait to speak to go, Wong Way. Is that like Finbar's like street in Asian?
You can't say that without telling the whole story, Bettina.
Well, we did. We told the whole story on air how Finbar has a family
Street
member.
in Asian.
Street
Oh,
name.
yeah, no, I think he meant the other thing.
That's called a comeback.
Should we just tell the story?
Yes.
No.
Just tell it.
I don't
Max
think
is
you
so
should.
distracted you won't get cut off.
That brownie, man. It got me too. I'm like,
He's just like fumbling. I just keep seeing him fumbling with his thumbs. I'm like, what is he doing back? I never know what
Pressing
he's
buttons.
doing back there.
Bake what your mama gave
So
you.
you're gonna say it? Did Finbar jerk off on your head? Did cum get
Oh my
on your
God.
head?
Whoa, whoa.
and
back
it comes
that thing
back
up.
to that.
This is a family show.
Did Finbar cum on your head?
No.
Where did he come when he was jerking off? Did
Whoa,
you-
whoa.
Okay.
There was no ejaculation
I'm
involved.
editing all this out.
Why?
I always say that. I never
Oh,
ever
that's
actually.
great. Yeah, because then you'd have to listen
That
to
means
the
I
whole
gotta
thing.
do
know what?
work.
In the radio biz, that's what's called a cliffhanger.
Yeah.
We'll have to save that for next week.
Right.
Yeah.
People
And
don't
have him
care
call
about
in and
Finbar
defend
jerking
himself.
off.
If you want to know
You.
It was a momentary, I hope, lack of...
whack of judgment.
Dun-dun-dun.
Momentary whack of judgment. See, this is the type of gold that, these shows are about, Big T. I
love it. I love this. I love the energy. I'm an energy person.
Tell us, Max. Tell us.
We don't have to bring these guys back though next time. They're our guests.
I told
right?
you Max didn't want us here.
No, he was trying to get rid of us.
It's been a great addition to the Big T show this week.
Yeah, thanks.
Thanks for having me on.
Thanks. I created it.
Oh, you?
Oh,
you did?
No, I'm just kidding.
She brought us all together. No.
Tom and I were supposed to be friends.
They're both saying one finger to each other. They're both just being like, one love. They're so in love.
We're probably past it a little. Is that okay? Do we have a time frame?
No.
Okay. Cool.
Watch that.
Listen, we have to communicate.
Is it time to cut?
He's like,
we normally have a little chalkboard we can write on, but I don't know what happened. Did we bring that home?
Dry eraser board?
Yeah.
I have no idea.
You need like one of those red light buttons that you can be like on air, off air, so you can see that.
It's in the works. We're working on it. Yeah.
Well, listen, I'm pumped to be fucking 6 blocks from home. This is great. It's really
the artwork in here is sick. Everything's sick in here.
Yeah, but this...
You want to paint something in here, Bettina?
I do.
I can make that happen.
Well, that sounds exciting. Now the pressure's on. What the hell am I going to paint?
Wait a second. Actually, I've never seen your work.
Give it out.
Too late, baby. Now it's too late.
I got to run it by the board of directors, and we'll see what they say. I'm not in this alone, Everybody thinks that Max Power could do this all alone.
My two favorite artists are in here, though.
Instead, he's never here.
Oh, yeah, that guy...
Geoff is in
Masato.
here. And
Masato.
I love his...
Masato just had his first
work.
live Jap hardcore show. First time he's ever been on stage was this past Friday.
Get out of here. And what did he do?
Just screamed. And it was hilarious. And it was great. Yeah, basically.
He just screamed?
Yeah, but the band was great. They were tight as hell.
And he just went, rah!
Pretty much like
it was
Jello
all in
wrestling.
Japanese, so I don't know what he was saying.
Oh, wait, did they play at the Jello wrestling thing?
No, that was our other friends.
Bosco Mojo?
Bosco Muhu Palace with Ken Mihami.
Bosco Mojo.
Bosco Mojo.
But,
I see that guy, what's his name, Masato?
Yeah.
At the barbecue spot, painting on the table.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, AB.
Is that
AB
barbecue spot
Studio?
still open?
You know what? There is a show coming up, and Masato will be there.
I want to meet him. I love his work.
I want to say it's next Saturday, the 14th.
I'm obsessed.
Friday is the 13th.
It's Friday the 13th.
Yeah.
We got a party. I know.
Unless you're listening to this on the archives, in which case we probably just screwed up your whole week. What else? What else do we got? Do we have any other? Do we got plans? When are we gonna be back here?
Well, listen, the Big T show.
This needs to be a weekly thing.
Yeah, we're gonna try to get Tommy back, or try to get talk to Bobby. Let's get him in. And
we'll definitely.
Pressure.
The Summer Classic album. They would come in and drop multiple songs.
Multiple songs.
I'd love to collaborate with him again in the summer. We had a show at the Sugar Bowl. It was just an awesome comedy show, and then he came out and crushed it. It was just.
Aww.
It was just a wild night, man.
You should.
I love what he's doing.
We should add the Sugar Bowl to the Rockaway Music Festival, and you should run the whole weekend there.
Oh,
and
yeah.
The owner of the Sugar Bowl already told me that he'd run buses back from like Reese Park and shit, so that they could be part of the music fest. I don't have a major connection to him, and during the fest, there's so much going on. I have to have people who. I put it in the makeup, but I can't do it alone.
Yeah, you can end, and you can end with comedy. That would be awesome.
I'll see what I can do.
Yeah, feel free to put that in your wheelhouse.
Sounds good. Definitely.
10 venues in one day.
And that's how I get a shameless self-promotion for the Rockaway Music Fest.
I like it.
Well, listen, I think this has been an episode of the Big T Show.
Oh, you're closing out.
I think so.
Oh,
yeah.
Listen, I just really want to thank you guys for having us. And like I said, it's part of the episode, but I think it was
It's your show.
Yeah.
Yeah, but just in the studio, I love it here, man. I feel very comfortable. And you guys are awesome. Thank you for being a part of it. And listen, like I always say,
He gets so sentimental.
remember, be the person you are when you're high. Big T Show. See you next week.
And we're going to say every Monday this is going to be out there?
What's today? Sunday?
Yeah.
No. Say today's Monday because this
Today
is going live. Remember?
So yeah, Monday.
Every Monday, 8 p.m.
Next Monday?
8 p.m. Check the Big T Show.
Yeah. All right. Cool.
All right, bye.
We out.
Wait, you didn't say.
We didn't say what?
He didn't say his line.
I said be the person you are when you're high.
Oh.
Oh, can you say it again? Because I didn't hear it.
Yeah.
And listen, this has been another episode of the Big T Show. And remember, be the person you are when you're high. See you next week.
Cool. I'm actually not going to edit any of that.
I love it. I love making him do it and over and over.
Peace out, people.
That was amazing.